Hello everybody and welcome. I'm Eustace Farmer and I hope you're all doing well today. So I have a little bit of a different episode to share with you today. Well, I mean, I've pulled this kind of in the past, so you may not be surprised, but different nonetheless. So just to give you a little bit of a backstory here, for anyone that doesn't know who Duck Zorly is, please watch episode 3 of my Chellington Farm Let's Play and you'll get the full skinny on Duck Zorly. I've also added in a good friend of mine, Grizzly Bear Sims. So Lindsay, a.k.a. Duck Zorly, and Jerry, a.k.a. Grizzly Bear Sims, they're good friends of mine. They poked a bit of fun at me a few days ago regarding a back-to-back video post that I did on my channel. I posted 2 tutorial videos on the same day, back-to-back, and that's kind of unheard of on my channel. So they had a little bit of fun with that, and they started down the comments section saying, who is this guy? Where's the real Eustace Farmer? This must be an imposter. So the wheels started turning in my head, and some ideas came into mind, and I decided I'm going to run with that and kind of center a whole episode around it. So that's what we're going to do here, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But I know that some of you actually do tune in to see a bit of farming on Sandy Bay, and I don't like to disappoint anybody. So let me go ahead and share this with you. Alrighty, so I hope you all enjoyed that. So let's go ahead and get on with the main event here. So I was out here several hours ago with my GoPro camera, and I had it propped up on these crates over here. And I decided I was going to do a little work on the Land Rover and film it, and then maybe I can get some tips and tricks from people that are more knowledgeable with Land Rovers. So I figured I would post the video. So as I was going along making the video, I had my TV right over here on this workbench because it's nice to have a little programming running in the background and hear some background noise as you're working. And then a news alert came over the wire, and at first I didn't pay attention. But then, much to my surprise, I heard my name. So I decided I would go ahead and go over and sit down and have a closer look at what's going on. So let's go ahead and let's see the footage. I hope you enjoy. This is Junior TV anchor Skip Stone for the Three Dudes World News Network reporting a special news alert. The infamous bank robber, Duck Zorly, was told by a friend, a.k.a. Grizzly Bear Sims, during a recent prison visit, that he suspects his mate, Eustace Farmer, is an impostor. Now, we would laugh this off and push it under the rug if it wasn't for the fact that we find Mr. Sims a credible source of information as he knew Duck Zorly before the robbery. You see, Grizzly Bear Sims was a customer greeter at the bear exhibit at the Sydney Zoo in Australia. Hence, he won't give up the bear costume. Same variety of strange like that Zorly fellow. How he used to be a sign twirler in front of the Peking Duck Palace down there in Sydney, before the bank robbery, of course. So now we'll turn over the story to our overpaid news anchors, Rufus Randolph and Candy Rapé, because, well, I'm only a junior reporter, and besides that, these two have fine clothing and very white teeth. So let's head over to the newsroom, but first, a word from our strikingly handsome, yet slightly overweight sponsor.
Silent scan.
This is what we came here for.
Thank you so much, Junior Reporter Skip Stone. Right, well, Skip has covered the boring, tedious stuff, so let's get you the hard evidence, shall we? Candy, let's play the footage Jerry Sims sent us of Mr. Farmer in Lawfolds, Scotland, shall we?
Yes, of course. I'll push the button. You never let me talk anyway.
Candy, let's not be petty children. What the heck is going on here? Ooh, this is warm. Uh-oh. Well, that's quite incriminating evidence to support the claims of Zorly and Sims. But let's take it a step further. Let's go out to the street with our correspondent Sandy Rhodes to gauge how some of the people here in Devon, Sandy Bay, feel about having Farmer about our fair town. Let's get the pulse of the real people on the gritty street. Yoo-hoo! Candy wrapper. Button, please. Button.
Yes, of course. Thank goodness you eat a high-fat diet. I'll have your job before long.
Yes, thank you there, Rufus and Candy. Sandy Rhodes here, on the gritty streets of the heart of the village, talking to some of our good citizens. Madam, may I ask you what you think about having Eustace Farmer running about in our good town?
I'm in no condition to be on TV, you idiot. I was going over to Master Cuts just behind you just to get me hair done. Not even took my Prozac yet, I didn't.
Oh, well, we don't want to keep you. Toodaloo. Excuse me, good sir. Do you happen to know Eustace Farmer and Duck Zorly? What? I don't want to be in no Delta sorority. Kick off, before I whop you with me cane. Clearly, he's feeling the stress of having Farmer milling about our town. We'll move on. I say, excuse me, sir. Madam. After learning of the recent chilling report regarding Eustace Farmer, how do you feel about walking the streets alone?
I ain't feared of him or nobody for that matter. I got this here high roller reward, rolling pin, from the Oxygen David Bingo Championship I did. I'll stick it straight up his...
Okay, well... Thank you very much, and back to you, Rufus and Candy, back to you. Thank you, Sandy Rhodes, for your brave trip to the village to get the hard facts and ask the hard questions. Good job. So there you have it, folks. No doubt Eustace Farmer is a human alien half-breed. Keep your eyes sharp and doors locked. For 3 Dudes World News, this has been Rufus Randolph and Candy. You can tell them your name.
Yep, Candy Rappé. Cheers. Bye.
Oh, boy. Well, folks, just goes to show you how the media will report anything, even if it's utterly ridiculous, just to get ratings these days. I mean, come on. Really? Aliens? How ridiculous. Oh. Achoo! Ooh, sorry about that. Hay fever, I guess. Well, see you around. Alrighty, everybody, so I hope you enjoyed that. So before we close out the episode, I'd just like to talk to you a little bit about why I make such odd and silly little videos, you might be asking. Well, I can draw on one experience to kind of sum it up regarding a viewer that passed through my channel. He was watching one of my story episodes, and he said down in the comments section that he got 3 minutes into the video, and he remembered that he was 40 years old and not 5 years old, and he turned it off. And then I guess he felt compelled to attempt to insult me. Fail. Well, rather than take it as an insult personally, this is a little quote that I firmly believe in. It's by the great and late Bernard Shaw. We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. That rings so true. So I'm kind of a big kid at heart, you know, and I enjoy being silly and playing games when I can. We have to wear our big people knickers all too much. So let's make time to go back to the days of innocent fantasy and wonderment now and then, and just enjoy being a kid for a little while. So with that in mind, until we meet again, my friends, please live well, play hard, and take good care of yourself. Bye-bye for now.